Guys, can you see me? Can you hear me? So can you hear me? Okay. Let's just take a couple of minutes to, integrate everything and be sure that everything is streamlining perfectly. And then we'll start. Okay. Okay. So you guys can see me well and you guys can hear me well, right? Just drop a comment that yes, we can hear you, we can see you. All right. So I think let me, now that you have seen TFS, okay, let me get in front of it. All right. So everybody, I think they can hear me well because people are commenting that yes, they can hear me, they can see me. So let's start the discussion, the topic, and let's start interacting with each other, right? Now, before we say anything, before we start any sacred thing, right? Any sacred task, any holy task, let's just first for just 30 seconds close your eyes and remember the name of the supreme power that you worship, right? Because this is very, very important for me, this is very, very sacred for me, and I hope it is for you as well, right? So just start, close your eyes and focus on the supreme power that you worship, and let's begin, right? Okay. Om. So I welcome you all to this event, and there are many special things about this event that I just want to share with you all before we begin. We begin talking about the substance of it, the content of it. So this is about TIC, okay, the inner circle. This is about the inner circle. Now, those who do not know what is inner circle, so let me first draw an outline so that you understand everything. So my name is Nishant Arora, if you don't know yet, and I am a student of life, a student of markets. I'm a student, right? You must be thinking I'm a teacher, but I am a student. That is why I am a teacher. Now, at TFS, we started TFS Facebook group somewhere in 2017, and as they say कि karma आता गया, तो काफिला चलता रहा, कारवा आता गया. तो हम तो अकेले ही चले थे, but some 19,000 members joined in since 2019, And why 19,000? It could have been 19 lakhs, right? Because we have a strong principle, we have a strong policy for quality. We are not doing some mass appeal here, or some mass kind of products here. We are not that kind of a group. You all know that. That is why I say that if you want to join TIC, you must be well versed with the fundamentals, with the culture of TFS, right? So we started way back in 2017, almost 4 years now, 19,000 members. And the idea is that, I want to share everything I know. That is why I created this TFS Facebook group. And now TIC, the inner circle. So TIC, for those who do not know, it is the inner circle. We started this program, back in October 2019. And the purpose of starting this program was, to create a platform for serious learners. Now, in TFS Facebook group, if you have read set theory in your mathematics, so TFS Facebook group is a superset, right? And TIC is a subset. So we created TIC, and the idea was to give a platform to really serious learners, those who can actually put in time, effort, hard work, and get to a next level. So we started way back in 2019 October, and as of now, we are at 7 batches. So there are 7 batches in TIC as of now. So batch 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 batches, they are in TIC 1.0, right? Now, why I'm telling you all this? Because I want you to be really connected with this. We are not selling anything here, right? I'm not selling anything here. I'm just giving you a framework that who we are, what we do, and if you like it, you are most welcome in the family, right? So a long road ahead today. And so TIC 1, batch 1, 2, 3, and 4, they constitute TIC 1.0, right? And then batch 5, 6, and 7, they constitute TIC 2.0. Now, why this 1.0, 2.0? See, when we started in October 2019, we took in, some people in October, then we took some in November, then December, then January, and we stopped. There is a reason. I'll come to that. Then we opened in, July, and we took some people July 2020, then August, then September. So batch 5, 6, and 7. Now we are opening again, and batch 8th, TIC 3.0 will start with batch 8th. We are already some 1,000 plus members. Again, I'm saying it could be 10,000, right? But as we'll progress during this journey of interaction, you will know that why 1,000, why not 10,000? So now we are starting with batch 8th in April, right? And most of you have sent your emails to info@welcometotfs.com. And those emails will be replied to. We will start the responses on 31st of March midnight, when the date is turning to 1st of April. So that's when the replies will start going ahead. Now, what is TIC? This is an important point. What is TIC? So the inner circle is, when we started out, let me give you a little framework. Now, before I say anything here, I made a video on YouTube some time back, and the title was "The Door is Opening," right? The door is opening. So this webinar is not a substitute to that video. Everybody and anybody who's remotely interested in joining TIC family must watch that video. Okay, and I think some or the other member in the Facebook group, they will give you the link to that video, so you can watch that at your own convenience. So the door is opening, that video on YouTube. You have to watch that video before you even think of joining TIC. I'm very, very clear about it, right? If you join without watching that video, the blame is on you. Yeah. So that video. And now let me talk about what TIC is. So TIC is basically a program which is hosted on Telegram, right? I didn't know what Telegram is before we started this program. And even now, Telegram for me is just TIC. So TIC, as of now, we actually started, when we started TIC, the idea was that those who want to reach to a next level, those who are really interested, we will create a family of those members. This is what I thought initially in 2019. So we will create a family, and I thought that I will share my random day-to-day thoughts with them, and random thoughts, no structured learning, random thoughts. This is what I thought initially. And I think some 400 or 500 members joined. Now, hats off to those 400 or 500 members, because they joined in without knowing that what is going to happen in TIC. This is what we call a leap of faith. In any endeavor in life where, when you want to achieve something in your life, the major step is a leap of faith. So salute to TIC 1.0, batch 1, 2, 3, and 4. They joined in without knowing that what TIC is, that, what I'm going to teach. They just joined in to be with me. And that is very, very important. Even till date, TIC 1.0, the reason that they are performing so well, the reason is that the very reason of their joining was not to get something. The very reason of their joining was to be with me. This kind of surrender, this kind of love, this kind of respect, I think that is the prerequisite for any kind of happening. ऐसा लग रहा होगा कि मैं प्रवचन दे रहा हूं, but actually प्रवचन ही है. So when TIC started, it started with the premise that I'll just share my random day-to-day thoughts. But I realized quite soon, when 400 or 500 members joined, that they will not understand my random day-to-day thoughts. They will not understand my random day-to-day thoughts because my terminology is very, very different from them. So this was a major concern area. So what started as a random platform started turning into a structured platform. I started creating videos. I started creating audio snippets. I started creating posts, so as to bring them onto a level from where I am talking, right? This is very, very important because see, the connect between a teacher and a student, that connect should be of understanding, should be of love. I don't know how many of you have read Vigyan Bhairav Tantra. So Vigyan Bhairav Tantra is basically a discourse between Shiva and Shakti, so Parvati, as we say. And this mere understanding that it is a discourse between Shiva and Shakti implies that Shakti is in love with Shiva, right? They both are in love. And that is why she is going to understand what he is going to talk about. The feeling of surrender, the feeling of love, that has to be primary. Everything else is just logistics. Everything else is just details, So this is what TIC 1.0, batch 1, 2, 3, 4, they joined with this feeling of surrender. They joined with this feeling of respect without knowing what is going to come. So when I realized that, they are not going to understand my language, my talks, मैं क्या बोलूंगा, मैं क्या समझाऊंगा, मैं अपनी रोज की दिनचर्या उनको कैसे समझाऊंगा, वो टर्मिनोलॉजी भी तो उनको आनी चाहिए. तो उसके लिए फिर मैंने वीडियोस क्रिएट करने शुरू किए. उसके लिए फिर बहुत ही स्ट्रक्चर्ड काम किया. एंड समहाउ हम एक ऐसी स्टेज पर पहुंच गए जहां पर TIC I will say, I mean, it's my baby, so I will say that, it became one of a kind, not just in India. If you ask any TICian, he will tell you. And there are, mind you, there are many TICians who have, who are living in outside India, and they have taken many courses, many workshops, many webinars, many seminars, and they tell me that what they get here, they have never got anywhere. Right? So this is, what TIC is all about. When TIC 2.0 joined, batch 5, 6, and 7, till then, a huge repository of content was created for TIC 1.0. Countless videos, countless audio snippets, and all that. So when we started TIC 2.0, I remember I did a video, The Door is Opening, as I mentioned before. You must watch that video. And I said that, they will be admitted to the Telegram group with the entire repository of content. Because that was easy for me, that I am taking in new batches, and I'll just admit them in Telegram. And they see, Telegram has something different from WhatsApp. In a WhatsApp group, when you join, you can't see the history before you joined. But in Telegram, when you join a group, since Telegram is entirely cloud-based, you can see whatever has happened before you joined. So the easiest option for me was to admit batch 5, 6, and 7, TIC 2.0 in Telegram with the entire repository, and But then I thought harder. I thought that if I give them this repository, this entire repository, they will be lost. They will be lost completely, because there is just so much of work that had been done before they joined that they will never be able to connect with it. So we took a hard road, एक major decision लिया, एक मुश्किल decision लिया. और generally life में ना मुश्किल रास्ते ही सही रास्ते होते हैं. ये experience कह लो, कुछ भी कह लो. मैं आज 3-4 businesses कर चुका हूं. वो करने के बाद जो एक मेजर लर्निंग है वो ये है कि मुश्किल रास्ते जनरली सही रास्ते होते हैं. तो एक मुश्किल रास्ता लिया. मुश्किल रास्ता ये लिया कि TIC 2.0 बैच 5, 6 एंड 7 उनको सेम ग्रुप में ज्वाइन नहीं कराया जो बैच 1, 2, 3, 4 चल रहे थे. उनके लिए एक अलग चैनल क्रिएट किया. मेरे लिए काम बढ़ गया. इट बिकेम अ डबल वैमी फॉर मी. अब मेरे लिए 2 अलग अलग फैमिलीज एग्जिस्ट करती हैं. एक TIC 1.0 बैच 1, 2, 3, 4, एक TIC 2.0 बैच 5, 6, 7. और उनको मैंने 0 से शुरू कराया. जो हमने 1, 2, 3, 4 के साथ किया था वो हमने बैच 5, 6, 7 के साथ 0 से शुरू कराया. बहुत मेहनत है, क्योंकि मुझे लगातार ये याद रखना है कि इनको कितना पता है और इनको कितना पता है. So it's if I will say TIC is so much consuming for me. TICians will tell you, मेरी दिनचर्या का मेजर पार्ट TIC है और मेरी फैमिली के ऊपर भी TIC आता है. खाना खाते हुए, मार्केट में, मैं कहीं बाहर हूं, कहीं किसी रेस्टोरेंट में हूं, कहीं भी हूं, इवन रात को 3 बजे, 2 बजे, I am answering to things. तो TIC आपको समझ आ गया क्या फ्रेमवर्क है. अब इस फ्रेमवर्क में 2 चीजें हैं बेसिकली. एक है टेलीग्राम चैनल और एक है टेलीग्राम ग्रुप. तो जब TIC 3.0 शुरू होगा, when TIC 3.0 will start, batch 8th, okay, and April. In May, maybe we'll open again for batch 9. In June, maybe we'll open again for batch 10th. That's all. Then we'll stop. Because then the content will become so big that, any new entrant will not be able to understand. So there is, when you will join into a Facebook, into a Telegram channel. Now, Telegram channel is where I will teach you. It's a one-way channel. You will not be able to say anything to me. You will not be able to interact. It's a one-way channel where everything will be structured, everything will be given to you depending upon your ability to grasp. Right? We will start from very, very basic, and we will go on to the extent that you can't even imagine right now. I can tell you, I can say this with complete belief that even if you are working in markets, financial markets for last 20 years, when you will join TIC and you will see what is happening, you will be overwhelmed. I'll come to that. Okay. So TIC, the inner circle, is composed of two things: Telegram channel and Telegram group. So initially you will be, joining Telegram channel where I will be doing certain posts to orient you and, to make you feel at home and all that. And then after a few days, maybe let's say after 15, 20 days, we will start another group, which is the Telegram group, and we will get you there so that you can interact with each other. All those who have joined, you can interact with each other and you can interact with me, and I will answer your questions. And there's a team of TIC moderators. They will interact with you. I mean, it's a big family, right? So we will start. I am again saying, I will make it very easy for you. I will not, I will not make it tough for you in terms that मैं आपको एक existing Telegram channel में नहीं डालूंगा, because there is just so much of content there. Imagine, I mean, those who joined, we started TIC 2.0, forget 1.0. We started TIC 2.0 in July, right? So August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. 8 months have passed. If I take you there, you will be lost. 8 months of content. So many videos, countless audios, countless posts. It will be impossible for you to cover that. So we will create a separate Telegram channel, TIC 3.0. Okay. And those who will join from now on in April, they will be joining in with a blank slate. And I will start. It is again very difficult. It is going to be very difficult for me, I know. As of now, if you ask me, I am working 12 to 13 hours in a day. Maybe more than that, because even when I'm not working, it's just TIC which is running in my conscious and subconscious mind. I dream about TIC. This is how involved I am. So we will create a separate channel, TIC 3.0, blank slate. We will take you in there, and we'll start talking. And then after 15, 20 days, we will take you in. We will create a TIC workspace, which is a group where you can interact with your fellow TICians and me and TIC moderators, right? And we will start from the first letter, from the first alphabet, from the ABC. This is what I'm planning. Of course, it will increase a lot of work for me, because now I have to manage 3 channels and 3 workspaces, TIC 1.0, 2.0, and 3.0. But I am ready to do it because this is the calling of my life. Now, when I'm talking about calling, अच्छा एक बात मैं बोलता हूं. I think you all have gone through so many testimonials of TIC, right? YouTube पर बहुत सारे टेस्टिमोनियल्स हैं. कुछ लोग कहते हैं भाई पेड है. अरे किस किस को पैसा देंगे? पेड तो हम कुछ नहीं करते. पेड नहीं है, रिस्पेक्ट है. एक चीज आपने हमेशा सुनी होगी हर टेस्टिमोनियल में. One common thing, is there that you would hear in every single testimonial, and that thing is, that line, that sentence, that phrase is that TIC is not just about markets. ठीक है ना? अगर आपने ये सुना है तो प्लीज कमेंट कीजिए कि TIC is not just about markets. ये एक ऐसी कॉमन लाइन है जो हर टेस्टिमोनियल में, हर पोस्ट में जो TICians करते हैं, ये बड़ी कॉमन लाइन है. ऐसा क्यों है? ऐसा इसलिए है क्योंकि आई बिलीव इन वन थिंग, एंड दैट वन थिंग इज forget trading. I mean, if you want to become a businessman, you first have to think like a businessman. it's I always say that you can't do unless you be. आपको ट्रेडिंग सीखनी है, आपको मार्केट, स्टॉक मार्केट, आपको ये व्हाटएवर इट इज। मैं अभी बोल रहा हूं ना, मुझे बोलते बोलते देखिए इतना मैं हमेशा विश्वास रखता हूं, कभी भी ना स्क्रिप्टेड बात नहीं करनी है, कभी भी रिकॉर्डेड बात नहीं करनी है, कभी कुछ नहीं, बड़ा ही एक्सटेम्पोर रखना है, बहुत ही कैंडिड रखना है, क्योंकि ऐसे ही दिल से दिल जुड़ता है। जोकिंगली when I was about to start this webinar, I was thinking कि मैं क्या बोलूंगा, क्योंकि मुझे नहीं पता मैं क्या बोलूंगा, और मैं ये कभी जानना भी नहीं चाहता कि मैं क्या बोलूंगा, क्योंकि जो अगर मुझे पता हो मैं क्या बोलूंगा, अगर मैं तैयारी करके आऊंगा, मैं कभी भी आपको अपना दिल नहीं दे पाऊंगा। मैं तैयारी करके नहीं आया हूं, इसलिए मैं जो बोल रहा हूं बिल्कुल दिल से बोल रहा हूं, बिल्कुल क्लीन, ट्रांसपेरेंट, एवरीथिंग इज क्लियर इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू। सो यू कांट डू अनलेस यू बी, and TIC is all about that B part, to make you a trader so that you can trade. It's not about that यहां आपको हम कोई टेक्निकल एनालिसिस में कोई स्ट्रेटेजी नहीं दे रहे। मैं आपको ये नहीं बताऊंगा कि यार जब ये वाली मूविंग एवरेज इस वाली मूविंग एवरेज से ऐसी चली जाए तो बाय कर लो, जब RSI ऐसा हो जाए तो सेल कर दो, है ना, जब ऐसी कैंडल बन जाए तो बाय कर लो, कुछ नहीं, कुछ नहीं। मगर मैं इतना आपको बता सकता हूं कि आज 1000+ मेंबर्स हैं TIC में, और वो इतने फ्री हैं, उनको इतनी फ्रीडम मिल चुकी है कि वो अपनी स्ट्रेटेजी खुद बनाते हैं। यू डोंट नीड अ स्ट्रेटेजी, यू आर द स्ट्रेटेजी। दिस इज व्हाट आई बिलीव इन। और ये ना इतना मुश्किल है, इट्स सो डिफिकल्ट फॉर मी टू एक्सप्लेन। पता क्या होता है, देखिए ऐसा होता है कि लेट्स से आई डू अ वेबिनार ऑन RSI, it's very sellable. There are people who talk about RSI, just RSI. There are people who talk about ADX, just ADX. There are people who talk about price action, just price action. There are people who talk about just trading psychology, nothing else. इससे क्या होता है कि बड़ा sellable हो जाता है, क्योंकि you connect RSI with this guy, you connect MACD with this guy, you connect price action with this guy, you connect psychology with this guy. It becomes so easy for them to market themselves. But TIC is, I think it's about everything. आप अलग अलग वेदास पढ़ो, आप अलग अलग उपनिषद पढ़ो, वो एक अलग चीज है, आप वेदांता पढ़ो, वो एक अलग चीज है। तो TIC is like a Vedanta, ranging from technical analysis that you need to understand, from price action to indicators to psychology to everything that you can ever think of. Everything is there. So it becomes very difficult for me to sell it. मैं बड़ा frankly बोल रहा हूं, it becomes very difficult because हम किसी एक चीज से आइडेंटिफाई नहीं करते। हम ये नहीं कहते कि RSI मास्टर करने के लिए TIC है, हम ये नहीं कहते कि MACD मास्टर करने के लिए TIC है। तो मुश्किल हो जाता है, क्योंकि अब आप अपने आप को किस चीज से कनेक्ट करोगे। तो हम अपने आप को इस चीज से कनेक्ट करते हैं कि इफ यू वांट टू बिकम अ ट्रेडर, ये सब डिटेल्स हैं, ये छोड़ दो, फ्यूचर्स, ऑप्शंस, इंडिकेटर्स कौन से, और ये सब डिटेल्स हैं, छोड़ दो। If you want to become a trader, TIC is for you. This is what I say, and this is what 1000+ members are testifying, right? So this is what TIC is. Now when you join in TIC, within first few days you will understand the core of it, the crux of it, the culture of it. अगर मैं आपको बड़ा पर्सनली, बड़ा ऑनेस्टली बताऊं, फॉर मी the two things which are most important in life or in business or whatever, it is culture and integrity. आपको याद होगा, मैंने I did a post in Facebook group and I said that it's not you who have to be convinced about TIC. I बहुत ऑनेस्टली, बहुत ब्लंटली, बहुत ब्लेटेंटली और बहुत फ्रेंकली बोल रहा हूं, do not feel bad about it. I'm not saying to offend anybody, but और शायद ऐसा ना कोई मार्केटर बोलता नहीं है। I'm telling you the truth. I have been in sales all my life. You all know that. But TIC मेरे लिए बिजनेस नहीं है. कोई मार्केटर ऐसा नहीं बोलेगा जैसा मैं भी बोलने वाला हूं. I do not need you. You need me. And this is the truth. हम यहां पर कोई टॉफी या कैंडी या ब्रेड नहीं बेच रहे. We are not selling a mass product here. That we don't care about whoever is buying. It's not that we are not bothered about who is buying our product. Let's say I created some course on markets, on trading, on technical analysis. And let's say I created some 10, 20, 30 videos, and as a product, I sell it to you. Then I'm not bothered. Then I'm not bothered. You buy and you see the videos and that's all. वो mass product है. I'm not saying वो गलत है. I'm saying वो अलग है. गलत नहीं है, अलग है. So हम mass product नहीं बेच रहे हैं, जहां पर हमें सिर्फ बेचने से मतलब है, और बायर कौन है हमें इससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता, as long as the money is coming in. No. TIC is a family. TIC has a specific culture. So मुझे इस बात से बहुत फर्क पड़ता है कि TIC कौन ज्वाइन करेगा. मुझे इस बात से बहुत फर्क पड़ता है कि मैं किसको अपनी फैमिली में लूं. I am not ready to market it for everybody. That is why I always say that if you are not the member of TFS Facebook group, TIC is not for you. See, TFS Facebook group is sort of an epicenter. जहां पर अगर कोई 6 महीने, 1 साल, 2 साल से है, he understands the culture, he understands me, he understands the depth from which I talk, and that is enough for me. But if somebody is मैं बहुत क्लियर बोलने में विश्वास रखता हूं. सोशल मीडिया के बहुत सारे पंटर हैं जो पूरा दिन ट्विटर पे, फेसबुक पे, व्हाट्सएप पे घूमते रहते हैं. कहीं से स्ट्रेटेजी मिल जाए, कहीं से कोई टेक्निक मिल जाए, कहीं से कोई टिप मिल जाए. अगर आप उनमें से एक हैं तो प्लीज डू नॉट ज्वाइन TIC. ये एक टेंपल है, ये एक मंदिर है, और मुझे इस मंदिर की सैंक्टिटी, मैं इस मंदिर का पुजारी हूं, तो मुझे इस मंदिर की सैंक्टिटी बरकरार रखनी है. राइट. सो दैट इज व्हाई वी आर डूइंग दिस वेबिनार. In fact, I'll tell you, when TIC 2.0 started, I told them that the first kid in the family, if when you marry and you welcome your first kid, the first kid, they get love, immense love. But parents, they are not that experienced, because it's their first kid. So when the second kid happens, when the second kid comes in the world, he gets a better upbringing because now the parents are more experienced. So I told TIC 2.0 that you are the second kid, right? You will get a balance of carrot and stick. You will get a balance of experience as well as love. Now you are TIC 3.0. There are certain queries in Facebook. I think TICians will solve those queries, right? I'll come to that later on. When we started TIC 1.0, I didn't do any of such webinar thing. It was just a trust-based program. When 2.0 happened, I created that the door is opening video. Now, when 3.0 is happening, I'm doing this live work in front of you. So, जैसे जैसे एक्सपीरियंस बढ़ता जाता है पेरेंट्स का, वैसे वैसे बच्चों को एक बेटर फिल्टर्ड अपब्रिंगिंग मिलती है. दिस इज व्हाट आई बिलीव इन. तो TIC 3.0 में आगे क्या होगा वो तो बात की बात है. आगे क्या होगा बात की बात है. अभी से ज्यादा होना शुरू हो गया. अभी से यू आर गेटिंग समथिंग which TIC 1.0 or 2.0 never got in the first place. They never got to hear me live. you are getting to hear me live. So congratulations. Yeah. So as I said, TIC एक फैमिली है और बहुत ही ज्यादा कल्चर्ड फैमिली है, और इस फैमिली के जो कुछ एट्रीब्यूट्स हैं वो है सरेंडर. See, when you come to me, when you are coming to me and you are saying that, sir, I want to learn, I have students, I'm using the word students, I have students ranging from 18 years old to 72 years old. And those 72-year-old, you know, people who are 55, 60, 70, 75, 72, I'll tell you something, they are more students than the 25-year-old guy, because they have seen life, because they are able to filter what is right, what is wrong. So when you come, when you want to join TIC, when you are coming in TIC, come with that feeling of surrender. Do not come with the baggage of what you all know, and you know, do not come with the thought ki, I said in that video before, do not come with the thought, let's check out TIC, you know, कि वो हम भी देखते हैं कि यार कौन है निशांत, क्या क्या सिखाएगा, हम भी देखते हैं, ये इतना इतना हल्ला किस बात का है. डू नॉट कम विद दैट थॉट, क्योंकि ये ना आपको तो हार्म करेगा, आपकी लर्निंग के आड़े आएगा, मगर ये साथ ही साथ फैमिली को भी खराब करेगा. So if you have thought of Arpit Patel, kindly share course contents. There is no content. Trust me, there is no content. If you want a content sheet like in the candlesticks, price action, RSI, MACD, you know, moving averages, there is no content. So if that is a demotivator for you, let it be. Do not join. Because, you know, if you have seen all the YouTube videos that I have done, if you have seen all the posts that I have done in TFS Facebook group, and you are still worried about the content, do not join. ये थोड़ी सी गलत सोच है. TIC is a university which will cover everything. Everything. मैं आपको ये बता नहीं सकता क्या क्या कंटेंट है, क्योंकि आप ही कंटेंट हो. मैं आपको ऐसा बना, टचवुड, मैं आपको ऐसा बना दूंगा कि आप ही स्ट्रेटेजी बन जाओगे. ये मैं अपने दिल पर हाथ रख के सच बोल रहा हूं. और अगर मेरी बात पे विश्वास ना हो तो 1000 लोग हैं जो TIC में हैं, आप उनसे पूछ लो. तो कोई कंटेंट नहीं है, कोई कंटेंट नहीं है. मैंने अभी इतना लंबा पहले लेक्चर दिया कि TIC 1.0 जो कि सबसे बड़ा बेनिफिशियरी है TIC का, दे ज्वाइंड इन विदाउट एनीथिंग. उनको तो पता भी नहीं था कि कभी कोई वीडियो भी बनेगा. दे डिडंट इवन नो कि कभी कुछ, यू नो, कोई लेसन्स भी होंगे. दे जस्ट ज्वाइंड इन टू बी विद मी, एंड दे आर एबल टू एक्सट्रैक्ट द मोस्ट फ्रॉम TIC. So yes, there are videos, yes, there are audios, yes, there are lots and lots of work, lots and lots of discussions. But अगर आप ये सोच के आओगे ना कि आपको ये एक्सपेक्टेशन है, तो आप ज्वाइन मत करो. मैंने पहले ही बोल दिया. अगर ये वर्कशॉप होता, अगर ये वेबिनार होता, तो मैं कंटेंट देता आपको और एक दिन में आपसे बोलता भाई ये एक दिन का वर्कशॉप है और 25,000 रुपए लगेंगे. I think, as I said, that is more sellable, you know. That is more sellable. यहां मैं आपको कह रहा हूं कि ये कोई डेस्टिनेशन नहीं है, ये कोई वेबिनार नहीं है. इट्स नॉट अ सेमिनार, इट्स नॉट अ वेबिनार, इट्स नॉट अ वर्कशॉप. इट्स अ जर्नी. It's a journey which will take every single ounce of effort that you have within your subconscious mind. It will take everything that you have. It's a journey. If you are ready to take that journey, you are most welcome. Right? So somebody is saying I couldn't understand Hindi. Well, TIC is, everything is in English. But since now I'm interacting with you, I thought that I'll make it in Hindi and English as well. But otherwise, there is no, you know, the language is English for TIC. All the channel posts, videos, audios, they will be in English. Actually, पता क्या हुआ? जब 1.0 स्टार्ट हुआ, as I mentioned, जब 1.0 स्टार्ट हुआ, 1.0 बिना किसी एक्सपेक्टेशन के स्टार्ट हुआ, इसलिए आज तक सबसे अच्छा परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं। आप इमेजिन करो, किसी ने अक्टूबर 2019 में शुरू किया 6 महीने की सब्सक्रिप्शन के साथ, उसने फिर रिन्यू किया, उसने फिर रिन्यू किया। अगर आज हमारा रिन्यूअल रेट 97% प्लस है, तो भैया कुछ तो होगा। इतना लीप ऑफ फेथ भी नहीं ले सकते, तो फिर मत ज्वाइन करो, क्योंकि मैं नहीं बता सकता कि क्या है टीआईसी में। जो टीआईसी में है, आप जब देखोगे, आप जब समझोगे, वो तभी समझ आएगा आपको। हम आने वाले टाइम में आगे, आई एम प्लानिंग सम, क्योंकि ना टीआईसी एक्चुअली हर किसी के लिए नहीं है, हर किसी के लिए नहीं है। तो आने वाले टाइम में आई एम ट्राइंग टू create some products, some services for those who are not ready to do it hard way. तो जब हम वो तब करेंगे, वेबिनार करेंगे, सेमिनार करेंगे, उसमें आपको कोर्स कंटेंट देंगे। बट टीआईसी एक जर्नी है, एक परपेचुअल जर्नी है, जहां पर लाइफ, बिजनेस, मार्केट्स, everything that you can think of, it's about you. I will make you into the person who will succeed in any endeavor, be it markets or be it anything else. That is what you need to know. I mentioned Vigyan Bhairav Tantra before. There is, there's a phrase in Vigyan Bhairav Tantra that a student must be a feminine. When I say feminine does not mean a woman per se. I mean, even when we think of Shiva took the form of Ardhanareshwar, right? Half man, half woman. So every one of us, me, you, everybody, we have all the attributes, the feminine attributes as well as the masculine attributes. But to be a student, you have to be in touch with your feminine attributes. Why? What is the greatest thing about a woman, a feminine? That a woman can conceive. The womb of a woman can conceive. That is how a student must be like, open as a fertile ground, open to perceive knowledge. And then when a woman conceives, that thing which is conceived, it doesn't just stay idle there, it grows. The child, the baby, it grows in the womb. So is the knowledge. The knowledge that you acquire in your mental womb, it must grow. It must grow into an entity of its own. So if you want to be a student, please understand, you have to be in touch with your feminine side. Otherwise, learning is not possible. Teaching is not possible. If you come with your own ideas, your own understanding of the world, teaching is not possible. I can say anything, and even if you like it, you will say, wow, what a amazing, but you will still not be able to get it because you are not receptive. That is why I talk so much about that feminine receptivity. You have to be very, very receptive. And to be receptive, you have to have trust. Right? So, what we do in TIC, I'll tell you a brief. I actually did an audio in TIC about it. So we follow something which is called SUM strategy, SUM, SUM strategy. Now, SUM is structured, S for structured, U for unstructured, and M for mentored. So when you learn anything, when you start learning anything, when you want to learn anything, I mean space science or quantum mechanics or trading or anything, the learning has to happen in 3 forms: structured, unstructured, mentored. So structured is that kind of learning, where you have a structure, chapter-wise things. When you read books, it's structured. Unstructured is, where things are coming at you, you are Googling, you are searching things, you are unstructured manner. But those unstructured things, they force you to think. Learning is not a linear process. It's not that I will tell you that, I joke with TICians and say that we are not going to give you 5 strategies to be successful, or 2 price action things which you need, or 3 RSI techniques which you need. This is bogus, The only reason people talk about it in this manner, 5 strategies, 3 ways to become successful, 4 ways to succeed, it's just to sell it, because it's easier when you quantify it. When you say five market techniques that you need to know, it's sellable, because now they have quantified 5, only 5. But in TIC, it's not like that. It's not 5, it's not 2, it's not 3. It's a journey. It's not a course. A course has an end date, right? That a course consists of, let's say, 20 videos or 30 videos or 50 videos. That's a course. It's a static entity. Static. It does not have a life of its own. TIC is not static. It's dynamic. It's a journey. You will evolve during the journey. And I'm not sure how many of you would like that evolution, because evolution, see, there are 2 kinds of understandings. One is philosophical understanding and one is existential understanding. Any subject you can understand in 2 ways, philosophically or existentially, experientially. So if if there is a blind man and I tell him, I explain him what is light. There's a blind man and I explain him what is light. That is philosophical. He may intellectually understand what is light. But if I give you the vision, if I give the vision to a blind man and he can see the light, do I need to explain? You may ask me, what is love? What is love? And I can explain, I can write an essay on what is love. And you may think that, you understood what is love. But have you really understood? If you are not in love, you will never understand what is love. No matter how much you define it, no matter how much you read about it. See, this is what has happened in this information era. Actually, we entered into this data era, this information era, and now we have entered into a misinformation, a disinformation era. People are reading about on internet, watching YouTube videos and all that, and they are thinking that they know everything without experiencing it. This is a huge high any possibility to admit students? No, there is Sundar, there is no possibility. The reason is that everything has to. Okay, let me ask you, Sundar, is there any possibility that the sun rises in the evening and sets in the morning? The cycle of the universe, it will take place at its own pace. So we will be opening TIC 3.0. We are getting emails, and the email ID I am again mentioning is info@welcometotfs.com. So just send an inquiry mail on info@welcometotfs. 2 is TO. So welcome TO to tfs.com. Send an inquiry mail and the replies will start from 31st March midnight. And the window, the admission window will be open till 20th of April. So you can join in till 20th of April, and then from 20th of April we will start TIC 3.0. Those who all have joined. This is how it is. There's so many things. People are saying, I have sent a mail a few days back, I haven't received any reply. Well, so many posts we have done in Facebook group where we have said that the reply will only begin on 31st March to midnight. It actually concerns me, because if you aren't able to understand all of it, how will you understand TIC? I see that I do a post on Facebook, somebody does a query, I reply to that query. Then after that, resolution, another comment comes with the same query. If you can't just read a comment above your query, you are not fit for TIC. A TICN, let me tell you, a TICN needs to be sharp. I always share an example with everybody. When I was running an office, I had some 50 employees. And once it happened that, I was taking a walk through the lobby of my office just to keep a check on what people are doing. And one guy who had a system, a PC in front of him, he asked the fellow employee, what is the time? And I was like, the time is in front of you on your PC. So you have a watch on your hand, you have time on your PC, and you are asking the fellow member what is the time. It tells me a lot about you, right? So when these kind of things, when will you reply, I have mailed and all that, it actually scares me. I think that whether you will be able to understand what TIC is, whether you will be able to grasp the contents, because TIC requires sharpness, it requires diligence, it requires awareness. One thing I will tell you, that when you will join TIC, within few months, you will be a different person if you are ready to surrender. 1,000+ members, they call TIC a Gurukul for a reason, because yes, it is a Gurukul. You know, some members, they are pinging, they are messaging TICians and asking them, can you share some content so that, we know? This is blasphemy. They will never be able to share that content. Now that, we are talking about it, let me be very, very blunt about it. When you will join TIC, you will see that most of the content, after we reach a level, most of the content is original and copyrighted. So if you think, if you are joining in, let's say you run a YouTube channel, let's say you are a mentor already, and you are planning to join TIC and take contents from there and post, be ready for a legal mess in your life. I am very, very clear about it. मैं पहले से ही अभी ये बता रहा हूं, TIC का कंटेंट कॉपीराइटेड कंटेंट है. सीखने के लिए आना है तो आइए, मोस्ट वेलकम. अगर खेलने के लिए आना है तो हम पहले से बहुत बड़े खिलाड़ी हैं. सो द पॉइंट इज कि एक छोटा सा एग्जांपल शेयर करता हूं. So we have many things, I keep on creating content for TIC. अभी TIC 1.0 जिनको 1 साल से भी ज्यादा हो चुका है TIC में, नवंबर, दिसंबर, जनवरी, फरवरी, मार्च, 1 साल 5 महीने हो चुके हैं TIC 1.0 को, एंड दे आर स्टिल रिन्यूइंग फॉर अनदर ईयर. तो आप समझ लो कि TIC क्या है. TIC कोई एक फिक्स सेट ऑफ कोर्स नहीं है, एक जर्नी है, लाइफ टाइम जर्नी है. आई गेट काउंटलेस मेल्स एवरी डे from TICians asking about कि लाइफ टाइम सब्सक्रिप्शन कैसे होगी. तो अगर ये समझ आ रहा है ये सब तो बहुत अच्छा है, नहीं आ रहा है तो अभी छोड़ दो. अब आपको लगेगा यार ये रूड है, रूड नहीं है, ये बहुत क्लियर है. बाद में मुश्किलें हो उससे पहले, उससे अच्छा है पहले ही ऑनेस्टी हो. तो पहले ही ऑनेस्टी है. तो I keep on thinking continuously कि कंटेंट कैसे बने, क्या बने. तो बहुत सारे वीडियोस बन चुके हैं जो आप जब ज्वाइन करेंगे आपको टाइम टू टाइम मिलेंगे आपके ग्रेस्पिंग पावर के हिसाब से. हम शुरू से आपको जीरो से लेके चलेंगे. वी विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द वेरी बेसिक्स एंड यू विल कीप ऑन गेटिंग द वीडियोस, द ऑडियोज एंड एवरीथिंग. और नया कंटेंट भी लगातार बन रहा है, which you will get when your time comes, right? So many e-books, many things. तो अभी पीछे क्या हुआ, लेट मी शेयर एन इंसिडेंट विद यू. समबडी ज्वाइंड इन TIC, 1 साल से ज्यादा हो गया ज्वाइन किया, एंड ही वाज ऑलवेज लाइक, दैट गाय वाज ऑलवेज लाइक, सर आप मेरे गुरु हो, सर चरण स्पर्श, सर आपने मेरी जिंदगी बदल दी. दैट गाय वाज टेलिंग मी सम 5-6 months बिफोर बैक कि सर आज मैंने पहली बार जिंदगी में 5,000 रुपए कमाए हैं. मैंने पहली बार जिंदगी में आज 5,000 रुपए कमाए हैं, एंड आई एम वेरी हैप्पी एंड आई वांट टू प्रोस्ट्रेट बिफोर यू. बाद में पता लगा हमें कि दैट गाय इज रनिंग हिज यूट्यूब चैनल, एंड वो यूट्यूब चैनल पे ही इज शेयरिंग आवर इंफॉर्मेशन. कि अगर मैंने कोई चार्ट शेयर किया, मैंने कोई एक्सप्लेनेशन शेयर की, ही इज शेयरिंग इट ऑन हिज यूट्यूब चैनल, और वहां पर 30,000 सब्सक्राइबर्स हैं, 30,000. सो ये एक चीज सामने आई. नाउ वी हैव 1,000 आईज. तो अगर आप कुछ भी करने की कोशिश करेंगे, इफ यू वांट टू लर्न, आई विल गिव माय लाइफ टू यू. इफ यू आर अ ट्रू लर्नर, आई विल प्लेस यू बिफोर माय ओन किड. Everybody in TIC will testify for this. But if you want to play with me, I will screw your life. You know, this ये पहले से ही क्लियर है. कई बार क्या होता है कि यार कुछ लोग हैं, वो कोई किसी को लगता है अरे टीआईसी क्या है, ये है, वो किसी की सीट स्पॉन्सर कर दी, किसी को भेज दिया, जा देख के आ, कंटेंट लेके आ. तो भैया पहले ही बता दूं, ये गलती मत करना. कंटेंट कॉपीराइटेड है, ये गलती मत करना. So we contacted that guy. That guy confessed, and so Chakrabarti Sorish, he's asking why the batch 1 is still renewing subscription even after 17 months of the course. What are they getting extra every day? Do you give calls? भाई साहब, आप समझ ही नहीं पाए TIC क्या है. I think TICians will reply to you. आप समझ नहीं पाए. Anyway, कोई बात नहीं. तो that guy confessed. He came to me and he said, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry, I have done a crime, and you know, all that. I said, look, I will go legal. And he said, मेरी छोटी बच्ची है, I have a small daughter, I have an ailing father, मेरे पापा बीमार हैं, please understand, मैं पूरी रात सो नहीं पाया, all that. प्लीज मुझे TIC में मेंबर रहने दीजिए, मेरा नाम पब्लिक मत कीजिए. मैंने वो सब किया. चलो ठीक है. He deleted his channel, everything. Now after few days, he started playing. He said, talk to my lawyer. So now, welcome. We have sent a legal notice to him, right? And not just to him, to his employer as well, to the HR of his employer. So KYC agreements, they are a major part of TIC. When you join TIC, you will get a KYC form. You have to fill in who you are, you know, your identity, your address, everything. Because यहाँ पर I am giving my life to you. आप अब मोहम्मद शोएब is asking जवाब कब दे रहे हैं आप? I emailed you regarding admission. अरे भैया मैं क्या बोलूं यार. बेसिकली प्रॉब्लम क्या है कि आप लोग ना TIC को वैसे अप्रोच कर रहे हैं जैसे कि ट्विटर पे किसी वर्कशॉप को अप्रोच कर रहे होते हैं. सारे जवाब तो दे दिए. एक बार TFS फेसबुक खोल के तो देखो. कल को आप लोग TIC ज्वाइन कर लोगे, वहां पर आप सारे वीडियो नहीं देखोगे, सारे ऑडियो नहीं सुनोगे और क्वेरी पूछोगे, तो मैं कैसे आंसर करूंगा? तो मैं पहले ही फिल्टर कर रहा हूं आपको कि आप कोशिश करो. Sir, please say about double CTA. It's not double CTA, it's triple CTA, comprehensive concept course on technical analysis. हमने ये कोर्स प्लान किया था. We planned this course. और एक कोर्स था जहां पर एक स्टैटिक कोर्स था, बट देन TIC शुरू हुआ तो वो कोर्स ने बैक सीट ले ली. The course took a back seat when TIC started. Because TIC is a dynamic place, the course would be static, you know. So the idea is that if you buy a book, you read that book, but if you have any query, who will you ask? In TIC, the author of that book is right with you. That's the difference. As for triple CTA, you know, we will create some programs other than TIC, which will substitute triple CTA, which will be everything that TIC was, triple CTA was supposed to be, right? So wait for that. But TIC, again, I'm saying it is about a journey. It's a journey. You will get, as for trading, after few months, you will reach a level where you will be able to create your own strategies. You will be able to create your own framework of entry, exit, stop loss. I do not differentiate between short-term, intraday, scalping, investing, and all that. You will yourself be able to create that framework for you. This is how liberating. You know, if I say TIC is for swing traders, this is not liberation. This is slavery. If I say TIC is for day traders, this is slavery. TIC is for everybody who wants to trade in financial markets. And he will become so empowered that he will know for himself whether he wants to trade intraday or scalp or long term or short term or mid term on whatever time frame and what strategy. This is what TIC is. This is the power of our proprietary copyrighted concepts. and you can only know that once you join, right? So this is so Yogendra Solanki is saying, just get in for 6 months and you will see why we are renewing after 17 months. So बेसिक है कि आपको बहुत बेसिक तो पता होना चाहिए. मैं टीआईसी में आपको ये नहीं बताऊंगा कि व्हाट इज अ स्टॉक, यू नो, दैट व्हाट इज अ कैंडल. ये बेसिक पता होना चाहिए. ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट होना चाहिए, चार्टिंग प्लेटफॉर्म होना चाहिए, बेसिक्स, बस बेसिक, इससे ज्यादा कुछ नहीं. We will get you started with the ticks, you know, tick level. But if you ask me what is a stock, then please, I mean, read few articles before you join in TIC, you know. So Subra, TIC will give you more than what we planned for triple CTA, much more than that. But triple CTA, now, you know, people are asking about times. People are asking about time, that, you know, the time that they need to give. Well, I'll just say that I will be posting things, let's say during, it's not a schedule, you know, maybe I'll post 10 things in a day, and maybe I will not post for 5 days. It's like that. But there will be so much of content for you to internalize, to understand, that you have to take maybe 1 hour every day at your own convenience. You know, it's not live learning. TIC is not live. We do live work in the workspace, you know, when the market is running, but you are still 6-7 months away from that, because for you to understand the live work that I am doing, you have to be at the same terminology level with me, right? So there is still some time. So अभी तो कंटेंट होगा जो आपको टाइम टू टाइम मिलेगा, और आपको वो कंटेंट इंटरनलाइज करना होगा, एंड यू कैन डू दैट एट योर ओन कन्वीनियंस. देयर आर इनफैक्ट मेंबर्स जिन्होंने अक्टूबर में ज्वाइन किया, बट समहाउ वो मार्च तक, फरवरी मार्च तक पढ़ नहीं पाए, किसी भी प्रोफेशनल कारण या पर्सनल कारण से. एंड दे स्टार्टेड इन मार्च, they read everything from first post to, you know, last post, and they got nirvana. मैं इससे ज्यादा और क्या बोलूं. तो ये कुछ एक चीजें हैं जो Parag is asking about fees. Well, the fees is, you know, since, as you know, we are a journey, so I have distributed this into 6 months and 1 year subscription. Okay, the 6 month subscription, 6 month, is at 11,000 plus taxes, GST, and 1 year subscription is at 20,000 plus taxes. This is not a webinar. If I have to do a seminar, a single day seminar, this 20,000 per year will be 1 day cost. You understand, you know, 1 day, 2 day events, they charge more than this. This is a 1 year thing, subscription that you are getting into. So 20,000 plus taxes, it will come down to some 60-70 rupees per day. More than, you know, less than the price of a stop loss that you place in a trade. Less than the price of the cigarettes that you smoke. And you will see, you know, many people, now since we are catering to, already we are catering to 7 batches. Many people who asked about surprising zyada hai, kam hai, you know, when they joined, after 1 year, after 1 month, they said कि sir पैसे तो बहुत कम है. You must ask any TICN here in the Facebook, you know, Facebook chat itself. They will tell you it must be at least 1 lakh rupees. This is the level of content. This is the level of hard work from my side. This is the level of intensity, the surrender, the dedication, you know, from my side. So I think this is what I can offer you. If you can join based on this, good. If you can't, we are very happy, because, you know, if you don't want to join and you still join, it will become a misfit. So पूरी तरह सोच के समझ के ज्वाइन करो. कोई, we have not placed a gun on anybody's, you know, forehead. Aman Raghvani, I don't have enough funds, hardly 50-60,000 to trade. See, stock market is a business of money. I mean, the money is the raw material, right? So there is no point. I can't. Ganesh, 6 months is 11,000 plus taxes, not 12,000. एक ट्रेड लगता है टीआईसी की एनुअल सब्सक्रिप्शन को एनकैश करने में, एक ट्रेड। चलो पैसे की बात है ना, वैसे मैं पैसे की बात ज्यादा करता नहीं हूं, बट पैसे की बात है, ट्रांजैक्शन माइंडसेट। पहली बात तो यह है कि अगर आना है तो ट्रांजैक्शन माइंडसेट से मत आना। ये सोच के मत आना कि तुम एक कस्टमर हो और मैं एक सेलर हूं। ये सोच के आओगे तो 3 दिन में निकाल दिए जाओगे। फैक्ट है, पैसा तुम्हारा पैसा इंटरेस्ट समेत तुम्हारे मुंह पे वापस मारा जाएगा। ये फैक्ट है। तो मनी को बड़ा साइड में रख के आना, स्टूडेंट बन के आना, ठीक है। और पैसा कुछ नहीं है। मैं बड़ा अभी नाम नहीं लूंगा किसी का, मगर फ्रेंकली बताऊंगा, देयर आर पीपल हु ज्वाइंड इन, ऐसे लोग थे जिन्होंने बोला सर थोड़ा सा ज्यादा है एनुअल का, एनीवे दे ज्वाइंड। आफ्टर 2 months the same guy who paid for the annual subscription, just 2 months back, he paid another 50,000 as a guru dakshina, and it was a part of what he made from the markets. There are people who out of their respect, they have made hundreds and hundreds of times of what they have paid to me, and they give a portion of that. So पैसे को सोच के मत आना, पैसा कुछ नहीं है। इससे ज्यादा पैसा अपने खाने पीने में और अपनी बाहर घूमने में, रेस्टोरेंट्स में वेस्ट करता है इंसान। सो ये सोच के मत आना। आओगे तो स्टूडेंट बन के आना और इसी माइंडसेट से आना, वरना एज आई सेड कि अगर स्टूडेंट नहीं हो, अगर ओवर स्मार्ट, इफ यू आर अ ड्यूड, you will understand that I am a bigger dude. If you are a student, I will give you my life. तो ये बहुत क्लियर है, ट्रांजैक्शन माइंडसेट नहीं होना चाहिए बिल्कुल। इट्स अ वेरी वेरी सीक्रेट जर्नी, इट्स अ वेरी वेरी होली, वेरी वेरी प्योर थिंग फॉर मी। और दूसरा, मैंने कंटेंट की बात करी दी है, कॉपीराइटेड कंटेंट है, केवाईसी होगा ही होगा। सो इफ यू थिंक ऑफ लीकिंग इट आउट, please understand, I can earmark few lakhs to my legal expenses. आप लोग कहीं जॉब कर रहे हैं, कुछ कर रहे हैं, तो एक लाइफ में इशू क्रिएट हो जाएगा कि एम्प्लॉयर के पास भी नोटिस जाएगा, कोर्ट के चक्कर काटने पड़ेंगे, वो सब बिल्कुल ये सब बाहर निकाल के आना। अगर ट्विटर के पंछी हो ना, तो टीआईसी मत ज्वाइन करना। टीआईसी ज्वाइन करना अगर जिंदगी बदलनी है, अगर जो तुम हो अगर वो बदलना है अपने आप को, तो टीआईसी ज्वाइन करना। दिस इज वेरी वेरी क्लियर। और ये सब जो पैसे की बातें हो रही है, कितने पैसे, इतने पैसे, ये सब खत्म हो जाएंगी 1 महीने बाद। ये फैक्ट है, ये सब खत्म हो जाएंगी यार। एक ट्रेड अगर ले लिया ना टीआईसी के हिसाब से, तो कई साल का पैसा निकल जाएगा। ये सब बेकार की बातें हैं। सो आई होप काफी कुछ समझ आ गया होगा। अच्छा, अब बात है कंटेंट की। एज आई सेड कि टीआईसी एक जर्नी है, टीआईसी एक कोर्स नहीं है, टीआईसी एक जर्नी है। कंटेंट आपका नहीं है। आप उस जर्नी में जब तक हो, तब तक उस जर्नी में जो कुछ हो रहा है वो सबका मजा लो। द कंटेंट ऐसा नहीं है कि आप 6 महीने आपने ज्वाइन किया और आपने छोड़ा और आपने बोला मुझे ये कंटेंट दे दो, वो आपका नहीं है कंटेंट। लेट मी बी वेरी वेरी क्लियर हियर। वो कंटेंट एज आई सेड कॉपीराइटेड कंटेंट है, टीआईसी का प्रोप्राइटरी कंटेंट है। और जैसा कि मैंने बोला, जब 1.0 ने ज्वाइन किया था, उनको तो पता ही नहीं था कि कंटेंट भी होगा या नहीं होगा। दे ज्वाइंड विदाउट नोइंग इट। So now you know that there is a lot of content, but that content is not yours. If you will give your hard work, if you will give your dedication, you will become the content. So focus on becoming the content rather than ये जो छोटी सोच है ना यार, ये जो पैटी सोच है, ये प्रॉब्लम्स ना इंडियंस में ज्यादा है। मैं भी एक इंडियन हूं, मगर मुझे पता है ये प्रॉब्लम इंडियंस में ज्यादा है। ये छोटी चोरी यहां से कर लें, यहां से जुगाड़ कर लें, ये कर लें, ये सब मत करना। ये सब करोगे जिंदगी भर का पंगा पड़ जाएगा, कोई फायदा नहीं। तो मैं इतना ही बोलूंगा कि एट एट दिस कॉस्ट 20,000 प्लस टैक्सेस प्लस जीएसटी, जीएसटी इज 18%, एट दिस कॉस्ट टीआईसी इज अ वैल्यू बाय। एक महीने टीआईसी में रहने के बाद आप ये समझ जाओगे कि आपने कौड़ियों के भाव खरीद लिया ये, एक महीने। बट वो आपको लीप ऑफ फेथ तो लेना पड़ेगा। तो ये छोटी छोटी चीजें। निशांत अरोड़ा, डू यू स्मोक? नो, आई डोंट स्मोक नाउ, आई स्मोक फॉर मोर देन अ डिकेड। Bigul Chug, is it a hand holding learning session or sharing learning stuff? I think Bigul, you have to go through many posts and videos that we have done about TIC. I don't think मैं ये सब दोबारा एक्सप्लेन कर, सब कुछ दे चुका हूँ यार। तो टीआईसी अभी अप्रैल में हम शुरू करेंगे, टीआईसी 3.0। और कंटेंट जैसा कि मैंने बोला है, कंटेंट इट्स लाइक, एज प्रफुल्ल सेड, इट्स लाइक अ जिम। आपने जिम का सब्सक्रिप्शन लिया है, आप जिम जाते हैं, सारी मशीन्स यूज करते हैं, बट अगर आप सब्सक्रिप्शन रिन्यू नहीं करते हैं तो मशीन उठा के या डंबल उठा के घर थोड़ी ले जाते हैं। सो टिल द टाइम योर सब्सक्रिप्शन इज ऑन, you have access to everything. But if you do not subscribe, you do not own the content. Just as when you join a gym, if you do not subscribe, you do not take that dumbbell home, you know. So this is very clear. अब शुभम जैन इज आस्किंग हाउ टू ज्वाइन 3.0। भैया, we can download the content. Well, do it at your own risk. पता है प्रॉब्लम क्या है? मैं ना ये सारे कमेंट्स पढ़ रहा हूं, काफी सारे कमेंट्स पढ़ रहा हूं। प्रॉब्लम क्या है? प्रॉब्लम ये है कि लोग ब्रेन वॉश्ड हो चुके हैं। ये ट्विटर पे बड़े बड़े एमटीएम देख के, बड़ी बड़ी बातें सुन के, वर्कशॉप, सेमिनार, वेबिनार, ये वो ऐसे वैसे करके ना इतने हिप्नोटाइज हो चुके हैं। सिचुएशन एक्चुअली में यही है कि अगर आज सामने स्वयं ब्रह्मा भी आकर खड़े हो जाए ना, तो ये बोलेंगे ये कौन है, तू कौन है, तू क्या चाहता है मुझसे। सिचुएशन ये है। तो भैया, जब तक आपके मन में सच्चाई, ऑनेस्टी, इंटेग्रिटी और सरेंडर नहीं होगा ना, टीआईसी ज्वाइन नहीं हो सकता और समझ भी नहीं आएगा। सो आई होप काफी चीजें कवर हो गई हैं, और कुछ समझना हो तो बताइए। हाउ मच कैपिटल डू बी रिक्वायर्ड टू ज्वाइन 3.0? इट्स नॉट अबाउट कैपिटल, इट्स नॉट अबाउट कैपिटल। आपने बोला मुझे ट्रेडिंग सीखनी है, मैं आपको ट्रेडिंग सिखा दूंगा, दैट्स ऑल इट इज। अब कैपिटल कितनी है, क्या है, मुझे उससे क्या मतलब। तो जब अप्रैल में शुरू होगा तो 3 अलग अलग चैनल चल रहे होंगे मेरे लिए, 1.0, 2.0, 3.0। 1.0 में 4 बैच, 2.0 में 3 बैच, और 3.0 में जो भी बैच आएंगे, सबको उन्हीं के हिसाब से कंटेंट शेयरिंग होती है। जीरो कॉस्ट ईएमआई। भाई साहब, ट्रेडिंग कैसे करोगे? सोच के देखो ना, जीरो कॉस्ट। मार्केट को क्या बोलोगे कि मैं ये शेयर खरीदना चाहता हूं, ईएमआई पे दे दो शेयर? ऐसे थोड़ी हो सकता है। अब जहां तक बात है ना कि ये बड़ा क्लीन स्लेट के साथ आना है, ये इसलिए है क्योंकि आप जब टीआईसी में कंटेंट देखोगे, आप देखोगे कि फॉर एग्जांपल मैं अभी अभी ना रिसेंटली 2.0 बैच 5, 6 एंड 7 उनको 6 महीने हो चुके हैं, और अभी वी हैव स्टार्टेड विद मूविंग एवरेजेस. नाउ यू विल थिंक moving averages, I know moving averages, and they are just starting with moving averages. Well, let me tell you, you do not know moving averages. They will tell you that the way they have learned or they are learning moving average, nobody in this world knows that. You will know, you ask them, they will tell you. So the names might look familiar to you, moving average, RSI or something like that, but when you will be in TIC and you will see the vision with which we see them, you will realize that you do not know anything. So better come with the understanding that you do not know anything. So point ये है कि overall that I have explained what TIC is. TIC is for hardworking people who understand that trading is not about techniques. Trading is not about just learning few strategies here and there, and trading is about entire personality overhaul. Trading is about learning how to think. And when you will join TIC, you will see that I have done elaborate posts, audios on how to learn, not just what to learn, but how to learn. So those who identify with this, most welcome. Those who do not, those who want a quick fix, a couple of days and something like that, we will come with something for you. But TIC is not for you. Biswaranjan Ray, very, very wonderfully said. TIC is trust, integrity, and character. Difference between 6 months and years? Nahin, Narendra ji, there is no difference. It's just about your time of subscription. The content is not different. So that's the only difference. Otherwise, there is no difference. As I always say, it's not a pizza. We are not Domino's. That 6 months guys will get this crust, 1 year guys will get this crust, 6 months guy will get this topping, 1 year guy will just get. No, it's not like that. मैं दोबारा ये बोल रहा हूं, I am repeating again, this webinar is not a substitute for that video. The door is opening. Please, please, please watch that video. I am getting queries which have been answered in that video. How will you learn TIC, man? How will you learn TIC? अगर आज तक जब से आपने सोचा है टीआईसी ज्वाइन करना है, आपने मेरी सारी पोस्ट्स नहीं पढ़ी हैं टीएफएस फेसबुक पे, आपने मेरे सारे वीडियोस नहीं देखे हैं यूट्यूब पे, तो आप टीआईसी कैसे करोगे? ये तो बताओ. तो ऑल इन ऑल अभी कंक्लूड कर रहा हूं मैं इसको. बेसिक बात समझ आ गई होगी. दैट टीआईसी इज अ जर्नी वेयर आई विल नॉट टीच यू ट्रेडिंग. I will make you a trader. And I am not saying this. Ask TICians. I will not teach you a strategy. I will make you a strategy. You will get to a level. आज जो लोग ये बोल रहे हैं ना कि ये पैसा कितना है और ये कैसे होगा, वो कैसे होगा, 6 महीने बाद ये कहने के लिए सॉरी मेल लिखोगे आप. ऐसा एक्चुअली हुआ है. ऐसा एक्चुअली हुआ है. 1 में भी 2 में भी, जहां लोगों ने बड़ी क्वेरीज की और उसके बाद जब 3-4 महीने हो गए टीआईसी में, दे रोट ह्यूज मेल्स apologizing for how they behaved earlier and all that. प्रॉब्लम क्या है कि टीआईसी somehow ना इट्स आउट ऑफ दिस वर्ल्ड. तो बहुत डिफिकल्ट है समझाना यहां पर अभी कि टीआईसी क्या है, क्योंकि आप सब लोगों की जो माइंडसेट है वो बड़े ना ट्विटर फेसबुक वाले माइंडसेट है, बहुत मुश्किल है, बहुत मुश्किल है। तो एक ट्रेड लेके देख लो, दिस इज व्हाट आई कैन से, एक ट्रेड लेके देख लो भाई। आप 50 ट्रेड लेते हो, एक मल्टी बैगर निकल जाता है। एक ट्रेड लेके देख लो, पता, और आई कैन बेट कि ये मल्टी बैगर ट्रेड है। So payment window will begin on 1st of April and it will go on till 20th of April. And once you will pay, you will get, a form, a Google form. You will have to do your KYC, basic KYC, and after that you will get a link to join the Telegram group. After you join the Telegram group, the channel that is for you, clean slate, blank, then I will instruct you how we will move ahead and everything will be taken care of. You do not have to worry about it. Everything will be. अगर 1000 लोग आपसे पहले आके आज कहीं खड़े हैं तो आप भी खड़े हो जाओगे. Just have belief in yourself. Do you manage a portfolio? No. So all of you who have sent a mail to info@welcome-to-tfs.com, you will get a brochure, and that brochure will contain everything, the payment details, everything, techno commercial brochure. विश्वजीत नायक इज सेइंग ये पैसा तो एक सीसी ट्रेड में आ जाएगा. अरे भाई, सीसी क्या होता है? Now CC is a copyrighted word. Okay. So TFS is not a fund management company. It's not a call or tip service company. It's a out and out education service, out and out education company. और मैं आपको ना दोबारा ये रिपीट कर रहा हूं, बहुत बड़ा डिस्कनेक्ट है एक टीआईसीएन में और एक नॉन टीआईसीएन में. बहुत बड़ा डिस्कनेक्ट है. मैं आपको यहां से समझा ही नहीं मैं इतना बोल चुका हूं ऑलरेडी, इतना टाइम हो चुका है, मैं इतना कुछ बोल चुका हूं, मगर मैं आपको समझा ही नहीं पा रहा हूं कि एक्चुअली में टीआईसी है क्या. ये है प्रॉब्लम. आज जो क्वेरीज है ना आपकी प्रैक्टिकल क्वेरीज हैं, क्योंकि आप बड़े प्रैक्टिकल माइंडसेट से आ रहे हो, क्योंकि आप यार डील क्या है, इसमें मुझे फ्री क्या मिलेगा, इसमें मुझे ये क्या होगा, ये सब खत्म हो जाएगा. when you join a gurukul the kind of surrender that is required, बस वो लेके आ जाओ. बस this is all I can commit. वो लेके आ जाओगे. आज से कुछ महीने, एक साल बाद मुझे नहीं बोलना पड़ेगा. आज जो वीडियोस देखते हो टेस्टिमोनियल्स की, खुद वो वीडियोस अपनी बना रहे होगे टेस्टिमोनियल्स की. दिस इज व्हाट आई कैन से. दिस इज हाउ कॉन्फिडेंट आई एम. कॉन्फिडेंस की बात करें, टीआईसी इज द बेस्ट प्लेस टू लर्न ट्रेडिंग इन एंटायर वर्ल्ड. ये कॉन्फिडेंस है. और पूछ लो किसी से भी, एंटायर वर्ल्ड. जो ओरिजिनलिटी ऑफ कंसेप्ट्स की आपको यहां मिलेगी, और जो एक फ्रीडम है ना, फ्रीडम इन द सेंस, एज आई सेड बिफोर, आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू बाइंड यू इनटू अ स्विंग ट्रेडर और अ पोजिशनल ट्रेडर और अ डे ट्रेडर और अ स्कैल्पर और समथिंग लाइक दैट, or this strategy or that strategy. You will become the strategy, you will become the time frame, you will decide what to do with this market. But that requires a transformation within you. That requires a transformation. आप प्लीज समझो, 2 शॉट सीख लिए आपने. ये जो टेक्निक वाली है, स्ट्रेटेजी वाली बात है, एक कवर ड्राइव मारना सिखा दिया और एक स्क्वायर कट मारना सिखा दिया, तो क्या क्रिकेटर बन जाओगे? बहुत कुछ करना पड़ेगा ना क्रिकेटर बनने के लिए. इफ यू वांट टू बिकम अ क्रिकेटर, किसी कोचिंग सेंटर में जाओगे, पहले पानी की बाल्टियां भरवाएंगे तुमसे, भरवाएंगे ना, झाड़ू पोछा भी करवाएंगे. तो क्या बोलोगे कि मैं ये सब करने थोड़ी आया था? ऐसा नहीं होता ना भैया. सरेंडर करना पड़ता है, बहुत कुछ करना पड़ेगा. अगर कल को आज एक बड़ा बैट्समैन है तो उसने एक टाइम पर पानी भी सर्व किया है, तो वो जो डेडिकेशन है, वो डेडिकेशन लेके आना है बस, और सच्चाई लेके आनी है. चोरी मन में लेकर नहीं आनी है कि मैं ये कंटेंट लीक कर दूंगा या वो कर दूंगा. वो फिर अगर वो सब करोगे तो फिर एक अलग डायरेक्शन मिलेगी तुम्हें. So guys, I hope I've given my mind share to you about what TIC is. You already know what TIC is. There are so many videos about it. In fact, today's video, my idea of doing this live webinar was not about explaining what TIC is. If you don't know what TIC is, then you should not join, because so much has been said about what TIC is. So you know what TIC is. Today's video was just about, call it a candid interaction event where I formally announce that we are opening for 3.0. This is that. All right. So I think we are in for 1.5 hours now. So let's call it a day. Let's conclude it. Let's cut it here. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope everything that you needed to know is being told to you. And whatever is left, if you feel whatever is left, you will get it in the brochure. All right. So, and again, I'm saying, do not try to be over smart. ये TICNs को contact करके उनसे content मांगना. I know who are doing it. तो चिंता मत करो, आपकी मेल पे जवाब नहीं आएगा. आपकी मेल पे जवाब नहीं आएगा. There was one over smart guy who contacted a TICN, random TICN. That TICN said, yes, I am doing very good. TIC is very good. I am making good money. And that guy said, if you are making so good money, why are you doing a job? भैया थोड़ी शर्म लिहाज बाकी है जिंदगी में, या बेच के खा गए? So we will not take you. Is as simple as that. मैंने पहले ही आपको बोला, मैं दोबारा बोल रहा हूं, ये कोई ऑफेंसिव स्टेटमेंट नहीं है या प्राउडी स्टेटमेंट नहीं है. भैया TIC does not need you. अगर आप में से कोई भी ज्वाइन ना करे, आई एम हैप्पी. बट अगर ज्वाइन करना है तो सच्चे मन से करना. बस ये मेरा लास्ट मैसेज है. ठीक है? थैंक यू, एंड आई विश यू एंड योर फैमिली अ वेरी वेरी हैप्पी होली. Yeah, enjoy, and looking forward to have you in TIC, and looking forward to have that journey of evolution with you in months to and years to come. Thank you.